Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jack Finnegan is believed to be Luna Nozawa's daughter. However, the Nozawa family will be rocked as Lee Finnegan vehemently told her family, if true. Poppy Nozawa claimed she no way understood why Lee despised her so important and treated her poorly. That station will be accessible if her longtime debutation proves true. Meanwhile, Luna is living a debonair life at the Spencer estate, simply demanding to stay out of sight from everyone but her first preoccupation, Bill Spencer. Luna is unrehearsed for the coming shock of her life. John Finnegan is Aunt Lee's natural son. He learned that hard verity when Sheila Carter Sharp stepped out of the murk at the Forrester manse guest house. Telling Finn that she was his birth mama came libelous for multiple reasons. The first involved the Forresters and Logans telling Finn that his mama was a notorious miscreant who'd constantly committed terrible crimes against them. Time and understanding allowed Finn to accept Sheila in his life, though he's living by his woman's wishes and not interacting with her. Spare information has been offered about his simulated relationship with Jack Finnegan. That connection is about to be further stressed. Luna has no room to talk poorly about anyone, including her mama. But she'll naturally reply to literacy who her real father is. A maternity test will need to be conducted to corroborate the validity of Lee's reservations. That presumably happens, indeed, if Jack admits he was with Poppy all those adulatory times before the Finnegans or Nozawas were part of B&B's day geography. The timing and donation of this vital news will count. Who relays the intel to Bill, Lee, Poppy, or both? Despite all the drama, Jack would still be suitable to delight the fact that he has a son. That's how Bill felt when Poppy led him to believe he was Luna's father. Of course, Luna's outfitted maternity test meant that Bill was her pater. Lee's reservations about her untrustworthy stock led to further tests and a definitive rejection. Tom Starr is Aunt Luna's pater. Numerous consequences will follow, assuming Jack is Luna's father. Poppy will be alienated and only have him to turn to. But were they ever in love? Jack is a proven cheater. He may no way have watched for Poppy but simply enjoyed the parlous rush of cheating on his woman. Lee, with her family. That makes conciliation with her doubtful. The marriage to Poppy wouldn't be anytime soon. She's not pregnant and ready to deliver. Rather, their son is an adult double killer who had her extended judgment transferred to Bill's home. That's an adulatory script that needs plenitude of farther disquisition. Lee absolutely wouldn't back down over her reservations that Jack is Luna's father. Also, it looks like Liam might be onto the fact that Bill keeps a big secret. Will he realize Luna is out of captivity and on house arrest at Bill's place? This promises to be a drama-filled occasion with plenitude of twists and turns that you wouldn't want to miss. Poppy kept Luna's maternity a secret for so long. Also, Poppy tried to make Bill believe that he sired Luna during their brief affair 20 times ahead. Of course, that turned out to be false. When the taradiddle about Bill being Luna's father came to light, Tom claimed he was Luna's father. Of course, Luna apparently went crazy and ended up killing Tom, and that was that. Until lately, when Lee realized that Poppy and Jack had slept together. Lee suspects that Jack might be her bastard's father. Bill made the surprising move of springing Luna from captivity and letting her stay at his home. She's on house arrest, so she's wedged in his luxurious manse. Still, there's just one small wrinkle. Bill kept his move secret from everyone differently, so Luna has to hide whenever anybody shows up at Bill's place. Will visited, and Luna lurked as he and Bill talked. This is going to be decreasingly delicate for Bill to keep under wraps as time goes by. Steffi Forrester encourages Daphne Rose to pursue Carter Walton, but what if Daphne has different plans? When she arrived in Los Angeles suddenly, Hope Logan and Carter were thrilled to discover that the top perfumer from Paris was keen on helping Forrester Creations. Daphne was keen to help Forrester Creations grow into a global luxury brand, but she had also developed a unique scent, Forrester, to make her own print on the brand. Daphne is surely in city for a reason, Steffi is uniting with her to act as an asset within the company, aiming to disrupt Hope and Carter's relationship. Still, it's unclear if Steffi and Daphne partake the same objects. Steffi believes her strategy is perfect, but what if Carter's plans succeed and the company indications? The Forresters wouldn't want to regress if their business is doing well. Plus, Daphne, being a smart businesswoman, wouldn't want to back a losing side. Still, she wouldn't sabotage them. This leads us to suppose that Daphne may not partake the same pretensions as Steffi, if she's part of Forrester Creations' success. Steffi wants Daphne to pursue Carter. He mentioned that Steffi and Finn's marriage will face significant challenges. Steffi and Finn are going to have a new challenge, he stated, and their relationship will be tested. They've faced some challenges formerly, but they're a strong couple, and we'll see if they can handle the coming storm. What if Daphne chooses to go after the seductive Croker rather of Carter? Steffi has formerly faced challenges with Hope pursuing her hubby, and they grew stronger from that experience, but what if someone close to Steffi tries to make a move? Imagine a situation where Daphne flirts with Finn, and he tells Steffi about it. She might struggle to believe her friend would act that way. This could produce pressure in their marriage if Finn insists that Daphne has bad intentions, while Steffi refuses to accept it. Eventually, it seems that not everyone believes Daphne is completely probative of Steffi. In fact, it appears she has her own docket and will do whatever benefits her the most. Lee Finnegan to demand the verity from Jack Finnegan. Luna Nozawa, Intelligencers, as Liam Spencer, confronts Bill Spencer. Plus, Daphne Rose puts the moves on Carter Walton. Meanwhile, Hope Logan shares news with Steffi Forrester Finnegan. One must-see moment centers on Jack. Just as Lee brazened Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Jack comes to the Croker's office at the sanitarium. Lee wanted the verity from Poppy, who wouldn't say a word. So, Lee likely calls Jack and orders him to come to her office. Jack and Poppy both stand in front of Lee's office. When Lee can't get Poppy to admit to the verity, she turns to Jack. Still, Jack tells Lee that she's not making sense. That presumably just infuriates Lee indeed further. It's not clear if Jack will ultimately admit to it, or if Lee might be way off base. Just because Tom Starr is Aunt Luna's father, doesn't mean Jack is. Of course, a DNA test between Luna and Jack would clear this up enough snappily. With Steffi back in the office, Hope is watching her adversary veritably nearly. Still, Hope is doing just what Steffi anticipated, which means Daphne has alone time with Carter. Speaking of Carter, he mumbles to Daphne that she's inconceivable. Alone in the office together, Daphne cozies right over to Carter, near enough to play with the lapel on his suit jacket. Will Hope walk in just as Daphne is making a move on Carter? Will Carter indeed fall for Daphne? While Daphne is said to be infectious, perhaps Carter is vulnerable. Also, Liam confronts Bill as Luna eavesdrops from the stairs. It seems Bill and Luna's secret is about to blow wide open. How will everyone reply when they learn what Bill has done? Bill Spencer is no fool. So how can the same big bad bone Bill, who conned the topmost villain in B&B's history, Sheila Carter, be wisecracked by Luna Nozawa? This plot is a stretch, taking indeed the most devoted suckers to swallow cleaner and suspend unbelief to accept that Bill's broken heart left him vulnerable to Luna's alternate successful manipulation. The first attempt wisecracked multitudinous people, including her mama and aunt. Still, Katie Logan saw through Luna and Poppy Nozawa, which may be a good re-entry point. Luna did further than just wisecrack Bill formerly. In a room full of real and claimed family, Luna switched out DNA samples and induced her aunt, Lee Finnegan, who strongly administered the test. She made Bill and Poppy believe that they were Luna's parents. Unless an indeed more unthinkable news event occurs, Park's character will remain Luna's mama. But Bill is her father, and as Lee has proven through the use of a stored liver, Tom Starr doesn't hold that distinction moreover. Now, notorious Lothario Jack Finnegan is supposedly Luna's father. Writing letters to Bill was a long shot. For all Luna knew, Bill might no way open or read one. But he read the first and didn't appear moved. Still, his first visit to the captivity caller's room sparked a return appearance. It was also that Bill fell for what still seems like a setup. Luna sounded to have either provoked attacks by convicts, which caused her to be beaten, or she worked with her fellow captors to arrange the physical attacks. It might be possible that she was beaten without a setup. But followership members will continue to guess at the verity until they're presented with it. Bill bought into Luna's assertion that her perceived bad knowledge made her simpatico with his backstory. That content has been substantiated in times, with longtime observers recalling Bill's father, Bill Spencer Sr. His mama, Marion Bradley Spencer, has no way been seen and, thus, no way portrayed by an actor. Part of her demented condition includes Luna being constantly deceptive. She's egocentric and is operating on an indeed more extreme survival instinct than before she was arrested. Luna no way wants to return to captivity. His new preoccupation with Will Spencer puts him and his gal, Electra Forrester, in peril. The below points to Katie's re-entry into Bill's life, with the acting possibility that this one-time couple will ultimately reunite after this plot reaches its eventual climax.